Hello and welcome to Writing Together Exponentially. Write to publish a book in 14 days. Here is Simone Vincenzi from GTEx, and I'm really excited for this training because we are going to help you writing and publish your book in 14 days. Oh my god. You know, a lot of people, they are just wasting so much time and they have this book which is inside them, which is in their heart, but the reality is that they are not going to publish because they think is a very big task. But the reality is that it's very simple. Let me give you an example. I now published 3 books, okay? I published 3 books, and the first one, it took me, listen to this, only 30 days. Only 30 days from ideas to publishing. So what I wanted to do is make it even simpler because in the meanwhile I wrote other 2 books, and I connected with the other incredible people that show me really how simple and easy it is to write a book and get it to become a bestseller. So this is what I'm going to help you with. I'm going to guide you step by step from idea to publishing and promotion on your book. So let's delve deep into the course, shall we, and see what are we going to cover in the next 14 days. This is what we are going to do. So first of all, we're going to be choosing the topic. So that's the first thing. It's going to be a quick video where you're going to choose what topic are you going to talk about, what is really close to your heart. Then we are going to be looking at the aim of the book. And the aim of the book is actually the first product of your funnel. So we are going to make sure that the book and the topic you have chosen comes into something bigger that then you can monetize with your other clients as well, and you can monetize more. Becomes almost like a first impression that you give and a taster of what is going to be your coaching or your programs. And then we are going to be looking at the title. We're going to choose a catchy title that will make people wow. Then we are going to be looking at the structure. So how do you structure all the book? Because the reality is, as soon as you have the structure, then 80% of the work is already done. You just have to write and follow the steps and follow what you've already created. Then before you start, we're going to look at where are we going to publish the book and write it immediately in the templates that the publishing sites that you're going to be using are supporting. Because I remember I wrote my first book and I wrote in one format on A4, and then I went to go and publish on Amazon, and there was another format that I needed to use. But what if I downloaded before in advance the template and I've started looking at the template? So this is what we're going to do. Then the introduction. I'm going to be writing a key introduction because the reality is that the introduction is key. If your introduction sucks, people will stop reading. If your introduction is catchy, people will keep reading. So how to create a killer introduction? Then we are going to create the chapters, the structure of the different chapters, and then the end. And then we are going to work at the end of the book. Then we are going to, this is now the writing process. Now, while we are writing, we're looking also at interactive ideas online. So how can you create an experience and take your people that are reading your book from the book to your website, which is where you're going to monetize. So it's almost like training them subconsciously to keep looking at your website while they're reading the book. And then finally, the call to action. How are you going to monetize that book? Because the reality is that your book becomes a great piece of copy, great piece of marketing material. And there are some people that might want to take the next step immediately with you. So how can you wave it in a subtle way that will get you sales as well? Then we're going to be looking at, now that we have written the book, we're going to be looking at designing the cover. And I'm going to recommend some great designers that I personally use where you can get a cover for your book, listen to this, for less than $50. Bang! Yes, I know, Simone, you're awesome. I hear you saying, yes, it's true. And then we're looking at editing and formatting. So how can you make sure that your grammar is perfect? You know, my English sucks, so I need that. And also endorsement and testimonials. So once the grammar is good, then we're looking at who can you leverage that can give credibility to your book so you can sell more copies. Then forward from a high profile person so that people, as soon as they read the book, they say, man, this person is freaking awesome. They have a great forward. And then we're going to be looking at the publishing process. So how do you publish the real book? And then once we publish it using platform like Amazon or Lulu, then we're going to be looking at the promotion. What strategies can you use that can get your book, ideally that's our aim, to rank as a bestseller in your category? So we're going to be looking at all the marketing side and also best-selling strategies. So your book will have great chances to become a bestseller, and we're going to all help each other to make it. Then we're going to launch our book. So now we are there, and it's time to launch the book. Yes, we launch the book so that everyone can buy at the same time, creating that buzz around you and your brand. And then how can we monetize the book? So now that we've launched, what's the long-term strategy for monetizing the book, and what will happen after the book? What's going to happen next? What's next for you after the book, and what's next for your people after the book? So this is a great course, and I'm going to be delivering this module over 14 days, so that step by step, while you're writing the book, then you're also working on the other aspects. And we are taking what seems like a very big project, making it simple. So this is how the program works. Next session is going to be on the topic, so make sure you stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next video. Ciao!